Hi student, today we are studying the most important topic in a 11th biology, chapter number 12, that is the photosynthesis. Okay, तो photosynthesis एक प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी का पार्ट है. तो स्टूडेंट, here firstly we are studying the what is mean by physiology. What is mean by physiology? Here student, physiology is the it is the branch of biology with the study of a life processes, with the study of a life processes that are takes place within the living organism are called as the physiology. So student, physiology is the a study of a life processes, life activity which are takes place in a body of an organism are called as the physiology. Physiology हम किसको बोलेंगे? तो physiology is the a chemical reaction or a life activity, life processes which are takes place within the living organism are called as the a physiology, or it is also defined as the study of metabolism. Physiology is the a study of metabolism. And what is mean by the metabolism? So metabolism is the life processes or a chemical activity which are takes place within the living organism, body of the living organism are called as the metabolism. So metabolism is the a life processes, a life activity which are take place in a living organism. It may be takes place in plants as well as the in animal. That process are called as the metabolism. So metabolism is it is a physiological process and takes place in a body of organism, or a life of processes are called as the metabolism. For example, photosynthesis, then respiration, digestion, excretion, these are the a metabolic process. So metabolism is a life activity or a life processes which are takes place within a living body are called as the metabolism. And metabolism are of two types, that is the anabolism and second one catabolism. The metabolism are of two types, that is the anabolism and catabolism. So anabolism is a life processes in which a simple substances are converted into complex substances are called as the anabolic process. So student, anabolism is a chemical reaction, a life process, life activity in which a simple substances are converted into a complex substances are called as the anabolism. For example, photosynthesis. For example, photosynthesis means in a photosynthesis, the simple substances like the carbon dioxide, water in presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll to form a complex organic food material, and that process are called as the photosynthesis. इसके अंदर ए सिंपल सब्सटेंस, सिंपल क्या है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर to form C6H12O6 means a complex carbohydrate. Means anabolism is a simple substances are converted into a complex substances. Here, for example, photosynthesis, and in a photosynthesis, the simple substances are converted into a complex, that is the CO2 plus H2O in presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll to form a organic food are called as the anabolism. And catabolism is a process in which the complex substances are converted into a simple substances. Means the opposite to the anabolism. Means the in a anabolism simple is converted into complex, and in a catabolism complex is converted into simple. For example, respiration. For example, respiration. यहाँ पे देखो बच्चों, ए रेस्पिरेशन के अंदर ए ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ food molecule in the presence of a oxygen to form H2O and CO2, and it produces a biological usable form of a chemical energy in the form of a ATP, and that process are called as the respiration. यहाँ पे देखो एक कैटाबॉलिज्म क्या होता है. कैटाबॉलिज्म इज a chemical process takes place in which the complex substances are converted into a simple substances are called as the catabolism. For example, respiration, and in a respiration the breakdown of the glucose molecule in the presence of a oxygen or in the absence of oxygen to form H2O is the simple. H2 and CO2 are a simple substances, and it produces a biological energy in the form of a ATP. ATP is the adenosine triphosphate, and that process are called as the respiration. So respiration is a splitting or a breakdown of the glucose molecule. Glucose molecule are completely oxidized to form a water molecule and the CO2, and it produces the ATP molecule, and that whole process are called as the catabolism. और ऐसे एक फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस है. यहाँ पे फिजियोलॉजी मीन्स ए स्टडी ऑफ लाइफ प्रोसेस, लाइफ एक्टिविटी, और ए स्टडी ऑफ मेटाबॉलिज्म. ओके, और मेटाबॉलिज्म इज ए केमिकल प्रोसेस टेक्स प्लेस विद इन द बॉडी ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म आर कॉल्ड एज द मेटाबॉलिज्म. और यहाँ पे मेटाबॉलिज्म के दो टाइप होते हैं, एनाबॉलिज्म एंड कैटाबॉलिज्म. यहाँ पे anabolism is the simple substances are converted into complex. यहाँ पे simple क्या है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड and water are the simple substances are converted into a complex organic food, that is the C6H12O6 in the presence of a sunlight and chlorophyll. That process are called as the photosynthesis. And catabolism is a chemical process takes place in a body of the living organism in which a complex substances are converted into a simple substances. For example, respiration. यहाँ पे देखो एक कार्बोहाइड्रेट का ऑक्सीडेशन. यहाँ पे ऑक्सीडेशन मीन्स ए addition of oxygen. Oxidation means the addition of oxygen to form a simple substances like the H2O, CO2, and it produces the ATP, means the adenosine triphosphate. Okay, तो ये हो गया फिजियोलॉजी एंड द मेटाबॉलिज्म। यहाँ पे बच्चों ये वी आर स्टडीइंग द ए चैप्टर नंबर 12 दैट इज द photosynthesis। And in a photosynthesis or a photosynthesis is the a unique process on the earth and it utilizes the a direct sunlight. It utilizes the a sunlight energy and that sunlight energy is converted into a biological usable form of a chemical energy. That is the this is the a main aim of the photosynthesis. Means the in a photosynthesis the sunlight energy is converted into chemical energy. Okay. म्हणजे या ठिकाणी एका एनर्जीचं कन्व्हर्सेशन दुसऱ्या एनर्जी मध्ये होतं, तर हेच काय आहे, तर या फोटोसिंथेसिस. ओके, हियर फोटो मीन्स द सनलाइट and synthesis means the a combination or the formation of the carbohydrate. Okay, that process are called as the photosynthesis. Okay, तो समझ में आया मेटाबॉलिज्म, एनाबॉलिज्म एंड द कैटाबॉलिज्म. तो स्टूडेंट हियर एनाबॉलिक प्रोसेस, photosynthesis is a anabolic process. That photosynthesis means the 6CO2 plus 12H2O in presence of the sunlight. In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6CO2. So this is the a net gain equation of the photosynthesis. Okay, this is the a net gain equation of a photosynthesis. Means the in a photosynthesis the simple substances like the carbon dioxide, water in presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll or a chloroplast present within the a green plants, and it produces the a carbohydrate. It produces the carbohydrate, then water and oxygen is evolved. Okay, during the process of photosynthesis carbon dioxide is absorbed and the removal of oxygen आणि तो रिमूव्ह केलेला ऑक्सिजन आपण रेस्पिरेशन मध्ये घेतो. आपण इनटेक ऑफ ऑक्सिजन अँड रिमूव्हल ऑफ कार्बन डायऑक्साइड. ओके, अँड द फोटोसिंथेसिस इज द ए अपोजिट प्रोसेस ऑफ द रेस्पिरेशन. ओके, यहाँ पे ए CO2 and H2O are the simple substances, and that simple substances are converted into a complex organic food, that is the carbohydrate. Then water and oxygen molecules are evolved. That process are called as the photosynthesis. Means the green plants make their own food material with the help of a carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere. Then they take water through the root system from the soil and that combine with each other in the presence of a sunlight and chlorophyll to form the organic food. That process are called as the photosynthesis. Okay, इस प्रोसेस को क्या बोलेंगे आप? फोटोसिंथेसिस. यहाँ पे देखो, फोटोसिंथेसिस इज द a redox reaction. Photosynthesis is a redox reaction. Why it is called as the redox reaction? Tell me anyone. Photosynthesis is the redox reaction. Why it is called as the redox reaction? Because in a photosynthesis there is ए ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल। यहां पे देखो रिडक्स बोले तो इसमें दो है, रीड मीन्स द रिडक्शन एंड ऑक्सी मीन्स द ऑक्सीडेशन। In a photosynthesis, there is a presence of a reduction as well as the oxidation reaction. दोनों केमिकल प्रोसेस फोटोसिंथेसिस के अंदर होते, इसीलिए इसको क्या बोलेंगे हम, रिडॉक्स रिएक्शन। एक कंबाइंड वर्डिंग है रिडॉक्स रिएक्शन। यहां पे देखो ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ वाटर, क्या होता है, ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ वाटर इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ द सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल एंड रिडक्शन ऑफ CO2 to form कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स। यहां पे देखो फर्स्ट प्रोसेस के अंदर क्या होता है, ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ वाटर, एंड सेकंड प्रोसेस के अंदर रिडक्शन ऑफ द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड टू फॉर्म ए कार्बोहाइड्रेट, टू फॉर्म ए कार्बोहाइड्रेट। Hence the process of photosynthesis are called as the redox reaction, or it is also known as the a reduction and oxidation process. समझ में, redox, why it is called as the redox? Because in a photosynthesis there is a oxidation of the water in the presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll, and second step के अंदर a reduction of the carbon dioxide to form a carbohydrate, इसलिए हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं, a redox reaction. Photosynthesis is a redox reaction. Then what is mean by the autotrophs? Tell me anyone, autotrophs. So autotrophs means the green plants make their own food material. Green plants make their own food material with the help of a carbon dioxide, water in presence of the sunlight and chlorophyll to form a organic food. That process are called as the photosynthesis, and those organisms carry out the process of photosynthesis. That organisms को क्या बोलेंगे हम, autotrophs, and the mode of nutrition are called as the autotrophic mode of nutrition. These plants के अंदर, these organisms के अंदर ये autotrophs या photosynthesis process होती है, उसको क्या बोलेंगे, autotrophs. In मराठी स्वयंपोषी, स्वयंपोषित प्लांट, स्वयंपोषित वनस्पति, म्हणजे जिसके अंदर एक फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रोसेस होती, फूड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की प्रोसेस होती, उसको क्या बोलेंगे हम, एटोट्रॉफिक ऑर्गेनिज्म, एटोट्रॉफिक ग्रीन प्लांट। जैसे प्लांट्स के अंदर ये देखो, प्लांट्स के अंदर ये क्या है, उसको क्या बोलेंगे हम, किचन ऑफ द प्लांट। जैसे घर के अंदर किचन रहता, ऐसे प्लांट्स के अंदर ए लीव्स इज कंसिडर्ड एज ए किचन ऑफ द प्लांट। व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज द किचन? बिकॉज ऑल द फोटोसिंथेटिक प्रोसेस टेक्स प्लेस विद इन द लीव्स। लीव्स के अंदर फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रोसेस होती है। All the photosynthetic process reactions takes place within the a leaf. Hence, it is called as the a kitchen of the plant. Okay. अपने घर के अंदर जैसे फूड प्रोडक्शन की प्रोसेस, फूड बनाने की प्रोसेस कहाँ पे होती? किचन। ओके। जैसे ए लीव्स के अंदर फोटोसिंथेसिस की प्रोसेस होती, फूड प्रिपरेशन की प्रोसेस होती, इसलिए इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? किचन ऑफ द प्लांट। ओके। leaves is considered as a kitchen of the plant because within the leaves there is a presence of a full of a special type of the cell organelle, that is the chloroplast. ओके, यहाँ पे देखो ये लीव, ग्रीन लीव्स के अंदर क्या रहता, ग्रीन सेल्स, क्या है, ग्रीन सेल्स, और ग्रीन सेल के अंदर क्लोरोप्लास्ट, क्लोरोप्लास्ट के अंदर क्लोरोफिल, ए बी कैरोटीन एंड द xanthophyll, and these photosynthetic pigment trap the sunlight energy, and that sunlight energy is converted into a biological usable form of a chemical energy. Hence the photosynthesis is a sunlight energy trapping process. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम, एनर्जी, सनलाइट एनर्जी ट्रैपिंग प्रोसेस। और फोटोसिंथेसिस एक ऐसी एक्टिविटी है, एक ऐसी प्रोसेस है जिसके अंदर पूरा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होता है और जिसके अंदर सनलाइट का, सन का डायरेक्ट यूज होता है। ओके, सन का डायरेक्ट यूज होता है एंड दैट सनलाइट एनर्जी इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू a biological form of a chemical energy. Hence they are called as the a physiological process, life processes or a energy trapping processes. और metabolism, तो metabolism is the, it is a life activity or life processes which are takes place within the a living organism. लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म के अंदर फोटोसिंथेसिस होता है, रेस्पिरेशन होता है, डाइजेशन होता है, एक्सक्रीशन होता है। ये all are the a metabolic process और a physiological process और a life activity, life processes और life processes के अंदर anabolism and second one is the catabolism. तो photosynthesis is a anabolic process because in which the simple substances are converted into complex substances. Okay, then photosynthesis is a redox reaction. Why it is called as the redox reaction? Means the in a photosynthesis the reduction process as well as the oxidation process. Okay, so reduction, oxidation of water takes place in photosynthesis और second step के अंदर reduction of the carbon dioxide and the formation of a carbohydrate. Okay, ये दो प्रोसेस होते हैं ये फोटोसिंथेसिस के अंदर, इसलिए क्या बोलते हैं, redox reaction. Then autotrophs, the green plants make their own food material with the help of a carbon dioxide, water in the presence of a sunlight and chlorophyll to form an organic food are called as the photosynthesis, and that organisms are called as the autotrophic organism. Okay, or the mode of nutrition are called as the autotrophic nutrition. और एनिमल्स फूड बनाते नहीं तो उसको कौन से इसमें आता है, हेटेरोट्रॉप्स. ओके, ऑल एनिमल्स आर हेटेरोट्रॉपिक mode of nutrition. They cannot make their own food material. Only green plants are the autotrophic mode of nutrition and the animals are the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, so this is a introductory part of a photosynthesis and the physiology. Okay, समझ में आया? अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक करना, शेयर एंड द सब्सक्राइब. ओके.